beat.
Rough day for the good guys?
What are you doing, cheating at the crossword again?
I was just checking my answers. Dirty Harry never gets this tired.
That's because Dirty Harry never had to defend himself against your friend's family and your assistant all day long.
What are you talking about?
One after another, they kept coming in. Right when I thought I could get some work done, and they all wanted to convince me that it was a good idea. It was swell that RJ's and you were working together.
I'm working together with Rachel.
Whatever, honey. You really pulled out the heavy artillery this...
I had nothing to do with it, I swear. Honest. Did it do any good?
Nope.
Oh.
This is a special report from ABC News. The Papal Visit. For continuing coverage of this story, stay with ABC News and abcnews.com on the web and AOL. This has been a special report from ABC News.
We'll join One Life to Live after these messages.
It's just as strong and effective as ever, but new comfy, cottony Kleenex Cottonelle is now even softer than the leading brand. Oh? No wonder more people prefer it. Hey, guys. Sorry to burst your bubble. New Kleenex Cottonelle. Softer makes it better.
In the beginning, soap opera was on radio, and that was good. Then came TV. ABC soaps began 35 years ago, and that was better. Today, everybody's watching, and so we decree 1998, the year of the soap. What a marvelous age we live in.
Dorian is a...
As we join One Life to Live, Todd has confronted Blair and has told her that he knows that she's broken into his computer files. Now, One Life to Live.
Don't hurt yourself.
I don't.
Kevin, sit down. Let me buy a drink.
Oh, I'd love to, Grandpa, but I can't right now.
Oh? There was a time when the most important thing in your life was your grandpa.
Yeah. Well, I've grown up.
Darling, is something wrong?
Yeah, Cassie, family problems.
I could have warned you about that, Kevin. Hanging out with Dorian's daughter always leads to trouble.
Asa, your drink is getting warm.
Now, don't misunderstand me, Kevin. I have nothing against Cassie. She's a very good-looking girl.
Woman, I think she's a woman.
Right, right. But let's face it. None of the Kramer gals are playing with a full deck, and I ought to know because I married one of them.
Darling, how many times have I told you? If you can't say something nice, don't...
What did I do?
It's okay, really, Renee. I know he means well.
See, listen to the boy.
Even if he is dead wrong, and it is really none of your business.
I think I was tough on Dorian at exactly the moment she needed me the most. And where the hell is she?
Mel, I am just as responsible. My mother left you, she came to me. And I told her she didn't know the meaning of unconditional love.
Okay, enough. Please. Neither of you are responsible for Dorian's basic problems. And Mel, you're right. She has to deal with them on her own. I learned that the hard way with my mother.
Like, Kevin, I can't pretend that everything's just fine. I can't ignore the fact that my mother is... I don't know where, and God knows what could happen.
I'm not saying that, okay? Now, Cassie, first things first, all right? Nobody has seen your mother in a little over 24 hours now. So technically, she's a missing person.
Right. We asked for Bo's help.
So the idea here is to pretend that we're the good old happy Bo and Nora, and then maybe some of it will stick.
Look, I know that
As hard as we may want to pretend, it's not going to make all our troubles go away, but... I mean, I am representing Blue Jay, and I am working with RJ and Jakara, and kidnapping did happen, and I didn't break attorney-client confidentiality.
I'm so glad that you reminded me about all
But you know what? Maybe if we keep up with the act as if, it'll help put everything else in a different perspective.
So what type of walking, talking, and gestures did you have in mind?
Well, the happy Bo and Nora may spend a night like this, watching the movie To Have and Have Not, which they taped months ago.
That's not bad.
And then they'd eat all the chili dogs they could get their hands on.
I like it.
It may not last, but there are worse ways to spend an evening than with chili dogs and Hemingway.
Where's the tape?
Nice place. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
It's almost zen.
What did you expect? Velvet drapes and massive furniture, maybe several sultry nudes on the wall?
No.
Well, then, what, a milk crate bookcase and futon mattress on the floor?
Hardly. No, this makes perfect sense. You like things to be in balance, under control, and neat.
You know me pretty well.
A man's taste in music says a lot about who he is.
And a woman's?
I like it.
I knew you would. Here we are.
Thank you.
To your first, long-awaited first, and hopefully not your last visit.
I know a lot about the public, RJ.
Maybe more than you care to?
I know about your taste in music, and in wine, and in art, but what do you do when you're not at Indigo? Do you have a secret passion?
Well, as a matter of fact,
Convicted felons shouldn't be allowed to carry weapons.
That's just a little pocket knife. I think it comes in handy. You know, I was thinking about getting one for each of my employees, just to show them how glad I am that they're all still on board. Maybe I'll get you one, Blair. You know, as a consolation prize.
I would be very careful, Todd. One of those gifts just might end up in your bag.
Well, you ought to know.
I don't know what you're trying to prove here. You've had your fun, and I've had enough. So leave.
Not until I make one thing perfectly clear. You owe me.
I don't owe you anything.
Oh, no. Think again. You see, you have no idea how much it cost me, that little offer that you made to try and get all of my employees to defect.
There you go again. Delusions.
12.5% on top of the 10 that you offered, plus profit sharing, a frickin' daycare center, and the worst thing is that I actually have people working for me now who might think I'm a nice guy.
Trust me, Todd, nobody's that stupid.
No, you trust me. You are going to give me back every penny that you took from me, one way or another. Now, what is going on with Ian Armitage? Now, you know, I know that you and Max didn't cook up this little deal just to stick it to me. I know that you want to become Mrs. Britt. Tell me, how's that going? Is that going all right? Oh, come on, go ahead, ask. I know you're dying to find out how I figured all this out.
Why not just rub my nose in it and tell me?
Not on your life. But you should know that your enemies don't always have your best interest in mind. No. You disappointed me, Blair. That was a slimy little maneuver. And it was stupid, you know? I mean, all that work that you did to try and get visitation rights to my child. Our child. Pretty stupid to just jeopardize the whole thing.
Pretty stupid for you to threaten me with a knife for the same reason.
It's just a pie. I was eating an apple. I think you're paranoid. I will say, though, and I know you don't give up easy. So the next time you try something like this, you should know. I'll be ready.
The next time, maybe you won't see it coming.
Oh! I see everything, Blair.
My secret passion.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And it beats the hell out of a pet. No litter box, no midnight walks, no chewed on, scratched up furniture.
But a lot of dedication.
The object is to create a natural environment in miniature. It takes a gentle touch, patience. It also requires commitment. It can take years to create one of these curves. I bet you didn't think I had it in me, did you?
I am pretty surprised. But you know, of course, humans can be much more demanding.
Have you ever tried caring for a bonsai?
Can't say that I have.
Well, they're very delicate. The wrong water, temperature, humidity, and they're gone. But treat them right, and they're with you for a lifetime. Of course, there are certain rewards that they can't supply.
How's the bruise?
It's better.
You know, Claude Charbonneau is either the most arrogant jerk around or the stupidest. Showing up at Indigo like that, asking you to borrow money again, and then picking a fight when you turned him down.
Well, he's a loser.
And pretty desperate. I mean, the man knows he's a suspect in the kidnapping, and that the police are just looking for a way to tie him to you.
It's like he said, He's a jerk.
Well, did he figure that you'd lent him the money so that he wouldn't lie and implicate you?
I don't know what he figured, but let's not spoil the evening with further talk of Claude Charbonneau. Just listen to the music.
Oh, this is my favorite part. Turn the volume up.
All righty. What the?
What is it? Oh, Bo, fix it.
I'm trying.
Oh.
I'm afraid we've got a defective tape.
No more movie?
Afraid not.
This isn't working, is it, Bo?
No, I don't say that. I mean, maybe, you know, we've stuffed ourselves with chili dogs, maybe too many, and we have a rotten tape, but that doesn't mean this entire evening is just a total bust.
That's not what I mean. I mean, I know it was my idea to play Let's Pretend, but... Look at us, we're sitting here working so hard to be the happy Bo and Nora that we used to be without working at all. I'm scared, Bo.
Honey, listen, working at it is a good thing. At least it proves that we both care enough that we're willing to try.
Is that enough?
You know, we used to do our own Bogey and Bacall thing. Do you remember that? Huh? I mean, tape? We don't need no stinking tape.
That's the wrong movie.
I know, well, I know it is, but go ahead. Do it. Give it a try.
If you want me, you just whistle. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just put your lips together and blow. I love you so much. Things are gonna work out, aren't they? I mean, love is enough to get us through all of it, isn't it?
I'll get it.
Not funny, God.
Hi, come on in. Hi.
I'm sorry it's so late. We need your help.
Oh, it's my mother. She's missing. Would you put out an APB and start a search?
Wait, let's slow down here now. Let's start at the beginning, okay?
Dorian was upset. She was angry at me for my behavior last night, added to certain family problems of her own.
Okay, what kind of problem?
Is this what you meant when you said Dorian had big troubles?
Yeah.
What kind of problems?
I was pressuring Dorian to face certain unpleasant truths about her past, and I think I pressured her too much.
Well, facing the truth is not Dorian's strong suit.
And then after she saw Mel, she came over to the carriage house, and if I had recognized what a fragile state she was
Cassie,
in...
it's not your fault.
I said a few things that might have put her over the edge.
Yeah, things that she provoked.
Kevin, stop it. Stop it. Okay, she left, and no one has heard from her since.
Her car's gone, Bo.
Okay.
We called everyone that we know.
Time out, all right? Now look, Cassie, mothers and daughters, they fight. It's genetic. Nora and Rachel explained that to me umpteen times. And Mel, the first thing you said was that Dorian was mad at you for getting arrested, ending up in jail, so maybe she just took off someplace to cool off, you know, a spa or something like that.
She would have left word.
Maybe she's just trying to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I know my mother. I know how manipulative she can be. But I also know that she has been missing for 24 hours. And the police can start a search at that point, please. Yes, of course mothers and daughters fight. But they also have this sort of telepathic bond, and I know that my mother is in danger.
I've been worried.
About me?
Your cell phone was turned off. Where have you been all night?
Well, let's just say I don't think I'm going to be getting a hard time from Blair again anytime soon.
What do you mean? What did you do?
Todd?
Got any... Dry sack, here we go.
Please tell me you didn't do anything stupid.
I never do anything stupid. I just paid a little visit to Blair, that's all. You want some of this?
Tell me you didn't threaten her.
I did. You know? She scares so good.
You idiot! After all, I never do anything stupid. You want to know when you do something stupid? Every time you get near Blair.
This is how you talk to me? Your husband? You haven't seen me all evening?
Listen to me. I'm not speaking to you as your wife. I'm speaking to you as your lawyer. Stay away from that woman. Don't you understand, Max? Todd was here. He was here in this house.
But he's gone now.
He told me that he was just an old friend of mine, and then he just pops out
Blair,
from
calm down.
nowhere.
Calm down.
Look, he wanted to catch me off guard.
What he wanted to do is what you were just letting him do.
He had a knife, and he stood right here, and he was just stabbing at the fruit.
Did he threaten you?
No, Max, but he knows what is going on. He knows the plan. He knows that you were involved. He knows that my point is to get in. Oh, he even knows all the figures that we handed out to the Sun staff. I mean, it's like has a pact with the devil.
There's a leak. That's all. We will find it, and we will plug it, and then we will proceed with our plan to bankrupt
Todd so that Ian can buy the paper.
No,
and then you will
can't do
marry Ian, and then we'll take care of it.
No, we are going to drop it all, Max. It's over. All of it.
Where has this beautiful lady taken me?
Oh, we're still here in your apartment. Getting to know each other.
Well, maybe it's time we got to know each other better.
When it happens, it'll be wonderful, but not tonight.
Is this about trust?
No. Once we go down that road, there's no turning back. And there's a lot at stake here.
That's why it's good.
Agreed. But I know what I'm worth. And I know what making love is worth to me. The words casual and sex don't go together for me.
Well, this may come as a surprise to you, but I feel the same way. And there's nothing casual about what I have in mind. I'm ready to apply some of that patience and commitment that I've learned to a person. This person.
I'm glad to hear that.
But you want me to start with the patience, right?
My grandma used to say that love was a lot like cooking greens. The trick is to let them both simmer a long time. Whoa. Simmer means below the boiling point.
Oh. Okay. I'll turn the flame down a little because I know it'll be worth it. That's going to take a lot of willpower.
I think you may be overreacting, but I do understand, so I'm going to go up and call in the APB.
Thank you.
Told you Bo comes through for his friends.
Yeah, but the important thing here is to take his advice, okay? No jumping to conclusions.
Look, I don't know what these family problems are, but I do know Dorian. And she has an amazing instinct for self-preservation. She would not put herself in any kind of danger, at least not any more danger than she could handle.
I want to believe that. I've just never seen my mother this vulnerable before.
Yeah. I hope Nora's right.
I promise you that in the most brilliantly subtle way, we will engineer the collapse of Todd, and he will never be able to trace the cause to us.
I need details.
Oh, would you... Look, I just want some time to hone them first.
Don't con me, Max. You didn't see Todd's face. You didn't hear his tone.
It's all show, Blair. He's not gonna hurt you. He's not gonna do anything to jeopardize his custody of Star.
You don't know Todd when he is set on revenge. He doesn't see the big picture.
Blair, he is no match for us, especially with Ian's money on our side. Come on. Money. Money that will be yours. Money that you will use as the means to regain custody of Star.
Max, I have got to get my little girl out of the sick clutches of Todd and Taya.
And I'm not gonna let you lose her.
You know, I don't think you're speaking to me as my lawyer because lawyers don't get jealous. And that's what this is about, isn't it? You're jealous of Blair.
I put up with a lot to make sure that Star is safe and secure in this house. But you just crossed a big line.
Oh, I don't know. It looks to me like I just hit a nerve.
Look, I know you're furious that Blair tried to steal your paper. Well, welcome to the world of business. Suck it up and be more careful. And most important, avoid Blair at all costs. I don't care how good it feels to stick it to her. Any contact means trouble, okay? What do you
think the social worker's going to say when she hears that you went over there and threatened Blair?
Hey, Blair broke into my office. She raided my computer. Or she can't accuse me without implicating herself.
Now you're a legal expert?
Whatever. Look, I didn't even really threaten her.
Which means what?
Look, I just wanted Blair to know that she can't mess with me and get away with it.
The most docile house pet, if frightened enough, will attack. And Blair is hardly a docile house pet. If she's scared, she's lethal. Take it from me.
I was just trying to protect my interests. Our interests.
Fine. Be vigilant about the paper, about Star, about anything else. Just let go of the revenge.
No.
What will it take to get through to you, Todd?
Look, Blair knows how important the sun is to me. More than anybody, Blair knows how important that paper is.
It's a thing, Todd. Worst comes to worst, you get yourself another toy.
Next to Star, the sun is the most important thing in my life. Now, Blair knows that, and that's why she went after it, and I need her to know that there are consequences. She is going to pay. She owes me now.
And what about the consequences for you? For me? For Star, huh?
I pay you too much money for you to be second-guessing me.
Did you really go over to Blair's because of the Sun deal? Or do you just get off on intimidating women?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.